Hello everyone, it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet, and today is Wednesday. I think it's the 6th. Um, this is probably something like Charm Chatter 290 something, 3, 4. I forgot to look for that. But welcome to the studio, because that's what I've been calling the attic. So in other words, the attic. I have so much to tell you today. So many things to catch you up on. Some really cool and exciting things, actually. So I hope you stick around and watch them all. I have, first of all, if you do not know, I am hosting Amigurumi Wars this month for the month of April. Um, and so there are normally for Amigurumi Wars, which the main host is Anita from Yarn Over Hook. I better write that down. It's YOH. And everybody that I talked about, every pattern will be linked in the description box below. So anyway, Anita started this and is the overall host, and each month someone new and different is hosting. So this month is my month. Um, there are standard 2 patterns that are paid for and 8 patterns that are free patterns or tutorials that you can go to make stuffed animals, amigurumis. For every amigurumi paid for pattern that you make, and send me an email with the picture or post it on my Facebook group page with the hashtag Amigurumi Wars 2022. I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing. You get entered for a prize. At the end of the month, my prize is going to be several of those little cakes with the amigurumis in them from Red Heart, and then some other stuff. But that's like the big part of it, the cute part of it, the part that I purchased special for this hosting of this. There's 5 of those cakes, and I think they each make 2 animals. And I'll throw in some other stuff too. I haven't done that yet, but more towards the end of the month, I'll show you what else is there. So anytime you do a paid for pattern, and you can do many of them, but you would need to show me that you've done them, that they're different amigurumis. If you wanted to make 5 bunnies for your 5 grandkids, put them all in one picture so that we can see that there's 5 different ones. But you send me the picture, as I said, Facebook group page or email. And for every paid for pattern that you use, for each one that you make, you get 2 points. If you use free patterns, you get 1 point. And this month, as a special thank you to Anita for hosting this or organizing this overall, it's a year-long thing. She has 4 patterns that she's designed, and they are paid for patterns, and they're very, very cute. I've made 3 of them myself. The 4th one will come this month, hopefully. So if you make one of those patterns as a special bonus, you get 3 points for each one of her patterns that you make. At the end of the year, the person that has the most points wins a prize from Anita. Each month you win a prize from your host, and then at the end, the person with the most overall points wins a prize from everyone that has hosted. So kind of really fun. So I am anticipating, I got like a million trillion patterns sent to me because I picked them out of a hat, and those are the ones that we get to do this month. So I'm anticipating a great deal of participation, and I want to show everyone's makes. So as they come in and I will do a video, I will post the makes in the videos all month long as I go. So if you've sent me pictures already, they're going to be in this video at the end. And then the next video I do, the next makes will be there in the next video. So I haven't done an Ami yet this month. It's only the 6th. I have time. I hope there's a Easter bunny, or there's a big bunny, and I would love to make 2 of those for 2 of my grandkids. With blanket yarn. I don't know, you can make it with any yarn you want, but I don't know what the yarn is that it's actually made out of in the pattern, but I want to make it with blanket yarn, and I hate working with blanket yarn. And I want to make the Yeti. And there's a cake that's so doggone cute. I want to make it. I just don't know if I'm going to have time for all of that, but I'm going to do what I can do. But if I make 1 bunny, I got to make 2. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see, what else did I have to tell you? I also am going to include in here Naomi, one of my subscribers who I love you dearly, and I forgot to put her picture in for last month's crochet calendar, so I have it, and I will also put that in here, like right in here, because I did want everyone to get to see her cup cozy. So for the calendar this month, I didn't bring the calendar up. I forgot the calendar. But here you will see my curtains. I finished them. The pattern for the crochet calendar actually is to make a blanket. I don't have time for a blanket. not out of those. But I did make a valance. I wanted it to have the swags that come down the sides. But because of the design of the flowers, like it was very, I had 4 more on there, and so I started the 2nd row to come down. You know how you do this kind of curvy thing on a swag for your curtains. I like that style, and so I was just going to do a couple of rows down, and like 3 and then 2 and then 1, but it looked like a ladder, and I didn't like the look of it, so I took them off, and that's just a straight valance. And I know you don't have it on the right rod. I need a rod that sticks out from the wall, and I've got it on a tension rod, but I wanted to be able to display it. So that's what that looks like. And I really do love it. Even though I really wanted something, a little more softer on the sides, but it's fine. So I'm real happy with that project, and I'm not expecting a lot of participation out of this one, I'm sorry to say, because I think it's kind of cool. You can do some really cool things. You can make a shawl. You can make the blanket that they want, but you could do a shawl. You could do curtains. You could do coasters. I would be fine with that. Make a couple of flowers as flower coasters. If this was going to be in my dining room, I would definitely do that. So that if you're sitting at the table, you could have matching flower coasters. How cute would that be, right? Or if I put them in the camper, but the camper has its own stuff. But anyway, that's that. What else do we have? So I am keeping track, because I did want to mention this about the Amy Wars. I am keeping track. I have a notebook, and everyone's points are listed with your makes. Even though like I'm posting these pictures and I'm not going to post them again at the end of this video, they're done. So. But your points are going to just still accumulate as you send in more. I've already had, people send in more than 1 picture. So that is the Amigurumi Wars. That is the crochet calendar. So, excuse me. As you know, probably if you've been around for a while, I am doing, excuse me, Judy from Witch Piece Crafts has a crochet along, and she uses album covers, and she does 2 a month, 2 album covers a month, and you crochet something out of the colors or inspiration from those albums. And I was making a blanket out of willow squares, and to be honest with you, I didn't like the looks of the blanket. I was sewing it together, and I'm like, I don't like it. So I took it apart, and I have a bin full of willow squares that I've made for a blanket out of scrap yarn. It's my scrappy willow square blanket, and I have not put it together. I have, I don't know, 60 or so willow squares in there already. Maybe 70, I don't know. Excuse me. And I haven't crocheted it together because my daughter wants to pick out the design, which ones go in and in what order. And then, of course, she's going to steal the blanket. Fine with me. Oh, excuse me. I almost got fibers in my throat. So anyway, I didn't like the blanket. And so I took it apart and I decided that I really want to play with my knitting machine that I got for Christmas. And so I started playing with it. I thought I will knit scarves and hats. It's a tubular machine, so I can make a knitted. I mean, it's a round, so you can make the tube and do the double-sided, inside out hat. And I thought that'd be great. And it's still going to be really quick and simple. I'm having a little, I need some more practice. So I crocheted a hat and scarf this time. I used Fiber Spiders. No, I didn't write his name down, so I don't want to forget to put anything in here. Fiber Spiders. C-I-D-A-R. I used his Divine Hat tutorial, and I used white sparkle yarn from Big Twist. Because, and the album is like Staying Alive, I think is the name of it, and it's back from the disco era. So sparkle because of the disco ball, and white because John Travolta's on the front of it in the white suit, where he's doing the dance, where you do. So white for that, because I have white sparkle yarn. And I had picked out other yarn and I didn't like the way it looked, so I just went with easy solid white. And I'm making a scarf, or I did make a scarf. And this pattern, it's the 1.5 hour scarf. You're supposed to make it with bulky yarn, but I didn't. I made it with the Big Twist. And I think they look fine together as a set. I'm going to bag them up, and so twice a month, I'm going to make a scarf and hat set to donate to Wings. I think in September is hats and scarf sets. So that's what I'm going to do with Judy's Witch Piece Craft. Hopefully, I'm going to practice a little more with my Addie, or not Addie, but Centra knitting machine. And hopefully the next ones will be knitted, but I'm not sure. So I started my to-go project in my to-go bag at work. And since I'm into this scarves and hats thing right now, I was trying to make a scarf out of this yarn because I ran some of it through the knitting machine and it knitted not in a variegated pattern like this. It knitted like kind of in rows, and it was really cool. But I kept splitting the yarn. I was having trouble, and I don't know why. I need to practice more, like I said. So I decided to crochet a scarf, and I will make a hat because I believe I have enough. I mean, I have more than this. So hat and scarf out of this, just because it's in my go bag. And this goes with Froggy Winna Knitting, Jen, and Carrie the Yarny Elephant, and Mantha's Make, Sam. All of them, they're having some corner to corner crochet along. And I like to support my friends, which, I mean, everybody on YouTube is my friends, but they're doing this, and so I'm like, okay, I'll make a corner to corner hat and scarf, because you can make a blanket or a hat and scarf set. Hat and scarf fits in my go bag. I'm loving it. And this is the Bag O' Day pattern where the hat and scarf are both corner to corner stitch. So that's in my go bag. And it's going so quickly. I worked on it 2 mornings at work. And so that's not bad. I'm there like at the most a half an hour, but usually I got like 20 minutes before work and maybe 5 minutes on a break a couple of times a day. So I've done really well with that so far, I think. And I wanted to participate in with Carrie and Jen and Sam. So I think they're calling themselves the Triple Threat, or Fiber. Oh, goodness. They have a Facebook group page, Fiber Fairy Friends or something. I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm messing that up, but I'll get it straight and put it in the description box below. You'll probably have to go to Facebook yourself. I don't think I can link Facebook stuff on YouTube. So that's what I've been working on and have worked on. Now I'm going to put these in one of these little bags and write these little bags that I store my yarn in. And so I'm going to put each set in a bag and write what the yarn is, so that if anybody has any issues or whatever, they'll know what yarn it is. And I will write the patterns. If I don't think Rose will show them because I showed them because I showed them. So, but those will be donations for wings from Rose Likes Crochet. And if you don't know Rose and you don't know about Wings, Wings is a domestic violence, they're a support group for domestic violence. They don't support domestic violence. They support people that have been victims of domestic violence and help them get reestablished. So it's a really great cause. If you need to donate, you have things you need to donate, or you need, crochet stuff. They take stuff, different things at different times, and September is hand scarves. So I'm starting that. Then I got some Happy Mail I want to share with you guys. This I bought myself, and I think I showed you the dumpling pups. Didn't I show you those? Real cute magazine. And I got it from Lion Brand. Yeah, so I did show you. Okay, it's just here because I got to put it away up here, and my stuff goes up here. I got my good friend Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She sent me this book. Oh my goodness, isn't it adorable? So there's all kinds of rugs. This is the set of panda. So you get the panda rug, the pillow, and a backpack. I think that's a backpack, or some type of bag. They got a monkey rug, backpack, and pillow. There is, let me find the page because I gotta make it. Here it is. Elephant. What? Oh yeah. Look at her. Isn't she cute, the little pillow? Oh, I just totally love it. So I know you've probably seen this pattern around places, but now I have one and I definitely totally love the book. So thank you so much, Lala. I do love the book. My great niece that's being born on the 16th, because that is her due date, they will be taking her C-section. I'm nicknaming her Star because that is what I thought they told me her name was going to be. It's not. It's Parker. But to me, she is going to be the little star forever and ever. And they have in here, they're doing her, there it is. They're doing her room in Baby Sea Creatures. Look at that. I don't know if she has a rug for her room, but how cute. And there's a little amigurumi and a pillow. Too cute. So that might be a project soon. Sometime. It could go in the queue of projects to make. And I also got this Happy Mail, which I also bought myself. I bought an Annie's oh darn, just dropped my water. I gotta have a lid on it. Wait, where's the rest of the paperwork I need? Oh, here it is. Bought an Annie's the Floral Paradise Afghan Kit #1. I really think the blanket is awesome. And they were advertising the first kit for free. You just had to pay shipping. And the part of the blanket that I get is that very center right there. which is the part that I like the best anyway, the mandala. And you get these 5 90-yard skeins of Premier Anti-Pilling yarn. So I hope you can get it done in 90 yards. So anyway, I got this, and I love the colors. I love the center part. I mean, I love the whole thing. I don't know if I'm going to continue to get this because the first one was free, but then it's like $20, so $25 a section. And that, for the pattern, it seems like maybe a lot. I don't know. It's not a lot of yarn. You don't get the yarn for the whole thing, and then they just, at one time. So we'll see. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to continue to get the rest of it. I hope to get started on it, and then I can see if I can follow the pattern, and maybe I want to get another month. I'm not sure. We'll see. So that's that. I did want to talk to you briefly about I won some stuff. How exciting is this? So I'm going to be getting more Happy Mail. I won, and I forgot to bring them up here. I won from Judy at Witch Piece Craft. I won her giveaway for last month. And I generally don't enter giveaways, but I have been joining in some cals, and so then I post the pictures because, I want to support my friends, all my Yarny friends, as many of them as I can. So I post my pictures, and I won. It was a $25 gift card because she's in Australia, and it was to Amazon. And thank you, Judy. I've already spent it. I bought some eyes for amigurumis, bigger eyes than what I have currently. And I was going to bring them up and show you. I'll show you in another video next time I use them or whatever. And I bought cards, playing cards, because we play cards with my brother-in-law just about every Thursday. And since I deal cards for a living, I'm kind of a card snob, and my my cards are getting a little battered. Most people would probably say, oh, these cards are fine. But I'm used to using cards that don't last more than 4 hours on a table, and then I get new cards. So when they get a little grimy, I don't like them anymore. I deal with them because, at home for a little while, but they're like, I can't stand these cards anymore. So I bought new cards, and they will go to good use because I do use them on a regular basis here. Playing cards, and I have had such luck. Then one of my fiber sisters, well, then it actually turned out to be several of them. I didn't even know because I kept it a secret at first. But Julie from Kept in Stitches with Julie told us last week, she was in Zoom with us, and she said that she won the Hobie Bingo from the yarn company Hobie. And I'm like, what Hobie Bingo? She won like, I don't know, it was gazillion skeins of yarn. And so they were all telling me, oh yeah, you go on download an app on your phone, and you join, and they have bingo playing while they're showing you like new yarns and other things that they sell in their stores, or on their online. You can shop online from there. You play, and you get, I guess they have a members program, and that's like $9 a month, and there's all kinds of special perks for the members program. You get double points if you're a member to buy stuff in their. There's a section that you can't use it on the points on just any yarn, but stuff in the special section, points section. If you buy from them, you get points. If you play, you get points just for playing in the bingo. If you're a member, you get double points. If you pay the $8.99 a month, you get double points. If you order from them, you get a lot of other perks. You get discounts. You get I don't know. There's a whole bunch of perks. But I didn't know that they had uh, an app, and I didn't know about this yarn bingo. So you just sign in and you watch them display stuff that's in the prize for each bingo. And there's 6 bingos, apparently. There were last week anyway when I did it. It was 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you don't even have to watch your card. It automatically fills. So I was grocery shopping, to be honest with you. And I won. They do 3 per card, and we got 2 cards. There's 3 different ways to win. Like the first horizontal bingo, 3 bingos, I don't know. But anyway, I won on the second card, not the cover-up one. And they're going to send me, I think it's 8 skeins of yarn. How very cool. So I'm expecting that in the mail anytime soon. I'm very excited to get that. So that I won that on Sunday. And again, I'm supporting one of my friends. And Cindy from Freeze Baby Fiber has a quarterly giveaway. You just post your makes. And so she's been telling us in Zoom, put your makes on my Facebook page. Put your makes on my Facebook page. At the end of the quarter, I'm doing a drawing at the end of the... So Lynette, put your stuff. I said, okay. So I did. And I won. I'm like, I got to go buy lottery tickets. I did. I don't know if I won anything yet. Not all the drawings have been even given. But wouldn't that be awesome? Because I've just been winning everything under the sun. So I have that's going to be coming. So that's all very exciting stuff. And I'll show you everything I get as I get it, except for the amigurumi eyes because they're downstairs and I'm not. But I'll show you those in another video. And I'll show, keep you apprised of my makes as I go. I did work on the crochet, the activity ball, and I'm putting it together. It's not hard to put together. It's kind of like fitting puzzle pieces, but I'm not sure if I put all the pieces in the right place yet. So I was working on it a little bit last night, and I think I got maybe 5. I think I got about half of the pieces in there. And there's like, oh, this piece definitely needs to go here. But I hope I don't have too many pieces here. We'll see how that works out for us. And then I want to have it done for when the baby comes on the 16th. Like I said, she'll be born then. So I will be hopefully posting that in my next video, be able to show it to you completed. And I think it turned out, I think it'll be fun. Terry from the Yarn Joy podcast has a tutorial on how to make the original. I used some different appliques on mine, mostly different ones. And I got those from Carrie Crochet, I think is the name of the channel. I'm writing these down so I don't forget. Even though I didn't bring the ball up because it really, it's not together and it really is kind of like, what the heck looking right now. Kind of looks like a hat that's got extra flaps. I don't know. It's really funny looking. I guess I should have showed it to you. But I'll show it to you when it's done. And anyway, Terry was saying, you could like put a rattle inside and then it would like make noise as the baby spins it. And I was thinking about doing that, but then I decided, I made it out of cotton yarn so there would be like no fibers to get in the baby's mouth because, they're going to roll around on it and chew on it and whatever. So I wanted it to be something real washable. And I'm afraid if I put a rattle in it, it won't be as washable. So, it's going to be filled with fiber fill. So it should be able to, I would think, throw it in the washer on gentle or, run water over it anyway to clean up baby messy stuff. So I opted to not do the rattle, but I really love the idea of a rattle being in there. I just wish there was a way I could like, insert it and take it out, maybe I could make a pocket like kind of thing. Not doing that. but it's a thought for another time. So anyway, I've been a half an hour now. I think I covered everything on my list, and there's going to be a few pictures here at the end for the submissions, the so far submissions to the Amigurumi Wars for April. Thanks for everyone for participating. Don't forget to post your makes and put the hashtag. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.